I sure had a fun week. How about you guys? Did you have a fun week? I don't know. It was my birthday weekend. On my birthday, I hand the baby off to my wife after she gets home from work. And then I drive to LA for some shows at the Comedy Store. So I'm driving, right? I'm driving along. Everything's going beautiful. No problems. Just a safe, easy, smooth ass drive. Real easy drive, by the way. 4 hours, nothing. Boom. Then I get about 2 blocks away from my boy's house that I'm staying at, Frank Castillo. 2 blocks from his house. What happens? I get in a little fender bender. Okay? I get in a little accident on my birthday. Just a little time. It was nothing crazy. It was my fault. They got like a little scratch on their SUV, and I got a little scratch on my shit. I scratched their back, they scratched mine. That's how we roll here, all right? We took care of it. We took care of it how they take care of it on the streets, all right? It's all good. Holy. Oh, look at the grays coming in. 42, baby. 40 motherfucking 2. 42. 42. Look at the, let me give you guys a little tip for the older guys out there that are, getting of age. When you start getting that shit, you don't dye your hair. You fade it out, okay? You just tell them to just, and then for like 3-4 days, you look young. I mean, I look deep into my 30s when I get a fade. Little taper in the back, just, you want square, you want circle? I don't give a fuck. I don't want gray. That's what I don't want. Look at the... At least I'm going to be the old man with the Clooney hair. I'm going to have that gray little dust, a little salt and pepper on each side. Everything tastes better with a little salt and pepper. All right, anyway. I had a great weekend. Frank Castillo and his wife let me stay at their house. They were super nice. Thanks to you both. I love you both very much. I went to the Comedy Store on April 1st, April Foolio show. My boy GP, George Perez. I am so proud of George Perez, man. I saw him at the late show in the Belly Room. Both shows sold out. He killed both shows, crushed hard. Crowd work, material, just smashing. And then Foo's Gone Wild was there. It was a straight movie over there, man. It was a party. It was great. The Comedy Store staff was all real cool, and just the hospitality all weekend was so fun. So then the next day I saw George Perez do that's the thing about the Comedy Store. You get to see all these killers. You get to walk in one room and see a killer, and then walk in another room and there's a totally different show going on, more killers. So the next day in the main room, George Perez was doing a set. I wanted to catch that. He's in the main room. I don't know. It's just a thing. I'm proud of the guy. So I went and caught his set in the main room. And I think he followed Eddie Pepitone, man. He just kills. Like, he's part of it, man. So proud of George Perez. Got to meet his son this weekend. He gave me some words of wisdom. He's a smart young man. And, he's the son of a comic. So I asked some advice. Like, how was it growing up with your dad being a comic and all that stuff? So he gave me some really, really nice words of encouragement and wisdom. Really smart young man. George raised a great kid, and it was just fun. I had a great time out there, man. Got in a fucking car accident when it was the first day. Not even at his house yet. 2 blocks away, I get in this accident. And then it kind of put a damper on things for maybe an hour. I was still in my own head. You know how you are. Like, I can't believe I fucking did that. You know how it goes. So I was saying that to myself. But as soon as we get to the store, there's the guys from Pier 69 podcast. There's Mark Smalls and Joey Avery and Andrew Orolfo. It's just nice to see Bay Area folks. I turn around and fucking Smalls is there, and he just gives me this big old hug, and they're busting my balls for getting in a car accident. And it was just all laughs and great times that first night. It was just a chill night. And then the next day was the shows. Another crazy-ass night. I have to tell you guys, I ate like a maniac when I was in LA. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I ate everything. I ate You remember how I did that episode when I was talking about fat ass Chris? Well, fat ass Chris came out to party because at the wrong times. I was eating at like 2 in the morning. Frank and I went to get burritos at like 4 in the morning at this Mexican spot called, what was it, Frank? What was it? Los Tacos? 24 hours. That shit was awesome. It was so good, man. And then another night, at the end of the night, we went and got Philly cheesesteaks. It was a butthole burning good time. You know what I'm saying? It was a butthole burning good time, man. I didn't even care. I didn't care if my butthole was burning or not. We got birria tacos, birria, if you will, and they were fucking bomb at some truck. I forgot the name of it. Very disrespectful. I'm sorry, but shit, that shit was bomb. We got burgers. We just ate all kinds of shit. We ate everything. Fuck, man. I think that food aged me, to be honest with you. I think it was the food that might have added a couple extra years. I turned 42, but maybe in junk food years, I'm like 50, to be quite honest with you guys, man. Because it was bad. But hey, let me say this. Thank you, George. Thank you, Frank. Hannah, thank you. Damn, it was fun. My wife got me a drone for my birthday. I'm going to take that shit out and start messing with it. Shout out to Edro. I got my drone, bro. Now we're going to have drone. Now we can race. No. Those of you that know Edro, he's Russell Peters' assistant. He flies these really beautiful, like the best drones out there. He flies them around and puts like West Coast hip hop beats to them. And he makes movies about I'm going to go to the store and get some milk. Let's bring the drone out. Money involved. He makes a movie out of going and getting some milk. So I'm going to start making some movies, baby. I got to learn how to fly it first because I don't know shit about shit when it comes to drones. It's one of them DJIs. It's a mini one, though, Edro. So don't fucking, But DJI makes some good shit, right? So I got the Mini SE. So I'm gonna fly that thing all over, just like me. It's a Mini SE, huh? Mini SE with a 4K camera, baby. I might be a Mini SE, but that's a fucking 4K camera right there. Don't get it twisted. All right. I don't know why I'm so hyper. I had a little cup of coffee, but I didn't have a big cup of coffee. So, I should be just a little jittery. I did Frank's podcast. I did the Peaked podcast. I don't want to say too much on here because it really fucking hits hard when I say pee, it doesn't just come out of my mouth like the pee, but my nostrils hit the microphone, So when I say pee, it hits here and here. So you get a strike, like, because even though it sounds like I'm only talking out of my mouth, a little bit of air still comes out of the nostrils. So I noticed in previous podcasts that when I use the P sound, that it hits the mic a little harder than a normal person. See, a person. You get a little and p at the same time. I'm really trying not to do that. I don't know any other way. The nasal way is the only way I know. So you guys are gonna have to forgive me for my P's and Q's on the podcast here. But I did Peaked podcast with Frank Castillo and JP Noda. Holy shit, man. JP is a fucking poet. They were giving me dabs and like explaining the dab, and he's explaining it as I'm hitting it. The science with that alone it just boggles my mind because I'm hitting this dab out of one of them Puffco things. It's all beautiful. I'm hitting this dab. And he's like, you're going to get hints of mango with a little pineapple-y taste. And then you're going to blow it out, and the aftertaste is going to be like Skittles, Fruity Pebbles-y. And I mean, it's happening in real time.
This one is stellar. It's like real mango and like peach stone fruit up front, like you're literally eating the fruit. But then as you exhale, it has the Skittles comes in, which is this very like sweet lime and pine flavor that coats your mouth.
Tripped me out. Got me higher, I think. Yeah, I got zonked all weekend. Had a great ass time, man. Partied, had fun. Saw some old friends. I saw Brad, the old piano player there at the Comedy Store. I think he plays on Sunday nights, man. I haven't seen him in years. Saw Earl Skagel. That was nice. Haven't seen him. Saw Yorsey, Tom Rhodes. I'm just going to just name drop. Just name drop. Drop. Names, baby. Drop. Names, baby. Oh, man. Had a great time. Man. Northern Cali folks. Steve Fury was there killing. Oh, thank you, Steve. Richard Cervate, Zach Chapeloni for letting me get on their show at the setup at the Citizens Market in Culver City. That was a lot of fun. I put the audience to sleep. I gave him a nice nap before the next comic. I just wanted to be courteous on my way out. It was an early show. I just wanted to give them a little courtesy, so I gave the audience just a nice little lullaby. I did my set in a way where they would just nicely fall asleep. No laughs. Just pure relaxation. And then when I got off stage, I got the little bit of, they woke up and gave me the golf clap, and then I went on my way to Vegas. So hopefully the rest of the show went well. They were well rested after I was off stage. So thanks, guys, at the setup for letting me be a part of that. Stephen Fury is a motherfucker, let me tell you. Holy shit. Every set I saw him do, he fucking murdered. Same with George. Same with Frank, and Frank got to do more time, which is great. I got to see him do like a 30-minute set, and it's always nice to be able to spread out and do more time. When you're only getting opportunities to do 10, 12, 15, it's nice to be able to spread your wings a little and do double. So that was cool. He didn't flinch at all. He just handled it. So that was a lot of fun. What else? Saw Brian Simpson for the first time live. Saw him on Netflix, but I haven't seen him live, and yeah, he's a real deal, man. Homeboy's hilarious. Oh, guess what? So we did the first show. It was a lot of fun. Had a great time. Then we did the second show, and there was a guest drop in. This is how the Comedy Store is. Sam Tripoli comes in and does a set. Sam Tripoli's another motherfucker, man. Killer. Like, he rumbled that place. I'm sitting there like, I gotta follow this guy. Like, it was the legend of the Comedy Store. It's what the Comedy Store is there for. It's just, I got to experience a lot this weekend. It was so fun. I'm so grateful to everybody. Thank you guys so much, man. The Comedy Store is a place where you go and you might get bumped, or you might have to follow some killer. So Sam Tripoli is a certified murderer, and he went up there and rumbled the belly room. I mean, the place was like, he wouldn't let them breathe. Like, he wasn't letting them breathe, man. It was that good. He was just destroying. It was so funny. And part of me, yeah, I got that little pucker in my butt, like, oh shit, I gotta follow this. But then I checked myself, and I was like, I'm just gonna ride this wave. I'm gonna go up there. It's not gonna affect me. I'm not gonna be nervous about it. I'm just gonna do my thing. And I did my thing. And you know what? I did not bomb. I didn't have the decibels of craziness that Sam Tripoli had. I mean, he wrecked that place. He wrecked it. You know how when a comic just wrecks? He did that, man. Seriously. But they were nice to me. It was the late show, so it was a rowdier show. I thought, man, if this doesn't go well, they're going to get rowdy maybe. But, hey, I was ready to shoot my shot, and they were with me the whole way. And I had a good time, man. It was fun, but it was definitely an amazing experience. And for all you comics out there that are trying to go up at the store or get those opportunities, when you get them, just know that sometimes you're going to have to follow a pure murderer, and sometimes you're going to follow, some mediocre people. They're giving opportunities to other people. You just never know at the store. That's what's the beautiful thing about it. You see a mix of everybody. I got to watch Eddie Pepitone smash. Man, I love Eddie. If you guys don't follow Eddie Pepitone, you should. And what else? What else happened? I'm trying to time travel through. I met a lot of really cool people. Frank is just locked in. He knows everybody out there, so he knows everybody in the weed business. I'll put it to you that way. Check out Peaked. I'll put the link below. That is their podcast. It's called Peaked. JP Noda and Frank Castillo, and Frank's one of those dudes, man. We just fucking laugh. Like, he's a Bay Area kid, you know what I mean? Even though he's from San Jose, we're gonna get into that debate on another Storin's House episode. But is San Jose the Bay Area? Is San Jose the Bay Area? We'll jump into that on the next Storin's House, because we do have to discuss this. My wife is from San Jose, so I want to discuss what everybody feels, how everybody thinks. What a fun weekend. Damn, that was fucking awesome. It's just nice. Oh, Saul Trujillo killed it too. He murdered. Damn it, man. It was just fun. It was fun. Who bombed? Who can I say that? Who actually kind of ate it that I... Story time.